HAYLEY returns to screens as a guest on Love Your Weekend with Alan Titchmarsh this morning at 10 a.m. on ITV. The actor, who made her name in the 60s after starring in 6 films for Walt Disney, will tell Alan of her life on and off the screen. Also appearing on the show is Martin Kemp, who discusses returning to his rock star roots. The show, hosted by one of the nation's most loved gardeners, also celebrates all that is great about the British countryside, arts and crafts, manufacturing and produce. HAYLEY was one of the most famous child stars in the world after she appeared in 1959 film Tiger Bay Aged, before featuring in Disney's 1961 film The Parent Trap. When she appeared on an episode of Good Morning Britain in October 2019, HAYLEY found herself caught in a debate with Piers on his home turf over Harry and Meghan. Speaking about whether swathes of media invade the privacy of celebrities, Piers said, "I don't have any sympathy if you want to play the media game and use it for personal gain. Almost everybody in our business does, and the royals certainly. I find it hard when they try and control the tap of coverage. The sad thing about Meghan and Harry is they've just gone to Africa, where you've done work, I know, yourself, in Kenya and Malawi and so on. They've shone such a bright light on so many issues in South Africa, and yet here they are with the only narrative at the end of it all being a war with the media. I think it's sad." HAYLEY was then quick to respond and counter his criticism, saying, "Yes, but I think the media has a responsibility in this because they are developing this war. It's what they feed on." Piers added, "I think what the media's doing is they're treating them like two huge stars, which they are. Of course, if you don't want the publicity, you don't have to engage." Earlier in the program, HAYLEY had described the difficulty she had faced dealing with media attention. She said, "It's very difficult to just play the game because you're leading your life, and your life veers into areas sometimes that certain elements of the press find very interesting and feel that it's their right to investigate, and if I may use the word, pry. Everyone's private life has painful, difficult, challenging moments, and we all make mistakes, and we learn from those mistakes. We shouldn't be castigated for the mistakes that we make, because they are part of our learning." The pair was speaking after the Duke and Duchess of Sussexes' 2019 tour of Africa, where an ITV crew followed the couple for the film, Harry and Meghan, An African Journey. On the tour, Harry revealed that the death of his mother, Princess Diana, was still a wound that festers, and that every click of a camera in the public eye gave him the worst reminder of her life, as opposed to the best. Meghan also said she was struggling to cope with media attention she had faced since joining the firm in 2018. The Duchess said it had been a very real thing to be going through behind the scenes. Of course, in 2020 Harry and Meghan quit the royal family and moved to California, while in March this year, they were deeply critical of royal life in a bombshell 2-hour CBS interview with Oprah. Watch Love Your Weekend with Alan Titchmarsh this morning at 10 a.m. on ITV.